I think Michelle said there's glass over there too. Oh. Those are your friends.
Anyways, guys, hi.
What's
Welcome
up?
back. Oh, I'd
Don't
put
step
your
in glass.
I would put your shoes on, Loki. Be careful.
Watch out for the blood on the floor.
That's mine.
That's mostly Tiana.
My foot got cut at the pool, you guys. It's so exciting.
What's up?
All right, so what are we doing today? What are we talking about?
Tell them how you almost died. What'd you do with the paper towel?
I put it away. It stopped bleeding. You didn't give me time to think about the topics. You just said record.
Start over. Scratch.
Scratch.
God damn it! This fucking shit water's getting
Doo-doo
on.
water.
Motherfucker. It's in my mouth now. Start over.
Okay.
Scene.
I still haven't gotten a chance to think yet. Yeah.
It's like, you ever watch Harry Mack? Did you see the one he did with Will Smith for Bad Boys and Martin? Or
I know all those things you just said.
so Harry Mack, he's a freestyle. Like, he's on YouTube and he freestyles and he raps, right?
Is it
And
the?
and he says, "Give me some words. Just give me some words, and I'll put them in a freestyle."
Yeah.
So you're the Harry Mack of podcasts.
That means you give me words.
No, you need to
No,
reverse
because
Harry.
then you said.
No, you reverse Harry Mack.
So then that makes you Harry Mack. Why do you?
Neither
always get to
one
be
of
Harry
us
Mack?
are.
I want to be Harry Mack.
This is my show.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Like,
we
I was.
Yep.
All right, here's the three words: pool, amputation, blood loss, lightheadedness.
Blood losses. That's way too many words. That's more than 3 words. Okay. So pool is a good start, right?
Okay, all right. So,
We're at the pool.
So we're going to talk about the pool is one. What's the other one? We need 2 more topics.
We can talk about Teslas.
Really? You want to go down that route?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. You sure you want to do this?
And then we could talk about, we could keep it easy, just talk about like Florida, right? That's kind of boring.
Extremely. You had me at pool and Teslas because I would think to myself, if I owned a Tesla, I would drive it into a pool.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing I would do.
Right. Either that or just drown myself. Look at the third.
I'm going
the third
to
one
attempt
could
to
just
drown
be,
myself.
How about just money?
You can be just like me.
Money?
Too broad.
Money problems.
We'll be here all day.
Okay. Strap in, you guys. We're going to talk about money problems
Buckle
for about
up.
3 hours. So
Put your goddamn jock strap on.
let's not do that.
Just let him swing.
Let's not do that. So, how are you?
I'm well.
Don't care. What we're going to
I think your friends think we're talking about.
I know. It's so good.
He goes, I know, don't watch. Don't like and subscribe.
They're just ruining my friendships with each other. So
Did you see?
we talked about.
Go ahead.
No, by all means.
I was going to ask you if you saw the Cybertruck earlier, but you weren't with us.
No, but every single time someone puts a Cybertruck on Snapchat, they're always calling it ugly, and I kind of get like, I think that it's jealousy.
I don't
obviously.
think that they are ugly. I don't think that I wouldn't describe it as ugly.
I wouldn't either.
It's unique.
It's pointy.
It's interesting.
Pointy.
And there's some pretty cool like renderings and body kits going on. I actually saw one where they took the doors and welded them together and made like a gull wing.
Yeah,
And that was pretty. Sweet. That was pretty badass.
Yeah, and most people that are like customizing them and stuff, it's because they have money. If you own a Cybertruck,
if you have a Cybertruck, you have money.
Yeah, I assume you're rich.
If you overpaid for it, you had to pay more than sticker,
right?
And you can't sell it for until the back orders are completed because they know you'll profit more than Tesla did because people are impatient. No matter how bad the economy is and no matter how many money problems people have, they will overpay the fuck out of some shit just to say they fucking have it.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah, no, so that's my thing is I think it's jealousy. Like everybody posts it, like they'll just snap a picture of it. They're like, this thing's so fucking ugly. Like, so are you.
Are you saying that it's a jealousy standpoint from the fact that they don't have one?
Yes.
Or they can't get one?
Yes.
Damn.
It's so
But if they could.
outlandish that somebody owns one of those brand new things that you'll probably never have. That why not?
Okay, I got it. So you're saying that it's kind of like how everybody on the internet's calling, like good-looking women, like really good-looking women, and like celebrities and actresses. They're specifically calling them mid.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Excuse me, because you're always gonna. It's like unobtainable, right? So it's better in your mind to be like, I don't want that thing anyways. That's like when a guy takes a girl out to dinner and then he says something fucked up or weird, then immediately goes, "Well, I thought you were ugly anyways." It's like the same shit. Because now you can't get them, so now they're ugly.
Yeah, so that's like the bad breakup. It's the bad breakup.
It's copium.
And when you break up, you say all the mean things that you shouldn't say.
Yep.
That doesn't, like, it completely negates why you were together.
I thought
you
were dumb the whole time.
Yeah.
I actually never listened to you, and all of your emotions suck.
Yeah. So it's like, why were you here to begin with?
Yeah. So everyone is going through an imaginary breakup with a Cybertruck that they never had in the first place. I mean, me included. I think at the beginning when I first saw it, I was like, "Ew, that's fucking ugly," and then I realized I'm like, "It's because I'm poor. I'm saying that."
I never thought it was ugly, but I also never thought that it was like, "Oh my god, I really want one."
Right.
I thought it was really interesting, and when I saw Jason Camisa review it on Haggerty, I thought it was like pretty ingenious the way that they designed it. Jason Camisa. He's the host on Haggerty. Okay. So essentially, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to try to have a podcast here where I say things that Tiana has no idea what I'm talking about, and then he says things that I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yes.
And we try to relate.
Mm-hmm. I just like doing this thing where they say people, and I just never know who the people are that they're talking about it. So
sometimes he's like, yeah, I don't know who you're talking about, and then sometimes he goes along. We get to the end of the story, like 3 hours later, he's like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't know it was going to go this far. Like,
we're talking about the entire synopsis of a movie.
I didn't sign up for this. Yeah. Hey, do you guys want to know about fuel cells?
I love fuel cells. I've honestly always been a big fan, unless they hurt the earth, in which case I don't like fuel cells.
So the interesting thing about fuel cells is that they're going to save humanity.
Yeah.
They're kind of like Superman, right? Except the only way that fuel cells work is it's math, okay? 1 times 1 equals 2.
That's true. It's proven. You can look it up right now. I don't know if he's an up-and-coming mathematician, because every mathematician in my head is like over 60. Right?
If you show your feet, we get demonetized.
I'm not. I'm wounded, y'all.
You did.
No, I didn't.
You can't do that.
No, I didn't.
No, but you did, though.
No, I didn't.
All right, y'all didn't see that. It's like the Trump trial. We'll just pretend it didn't happen. Don't stricken from the record.
I'll tell you 34 ways I did not just show my foot.
Don't post that on Facebook. If you got a cousin that's seen that, don't post that on Facebook.
I'm like a pretty girl in like a bikini. Like, don't look at me. Stop.
But you really want them to look at you.
Don't look at guys. Math, right?
Mm.
Yeah, some guy literally just tried to prove that 1 times 1 equals 2, and like that's.
How can you prove them wrong?
I don't know, because I don't know math.
How can you prove them wrong?
I don't know. But there's like articles and stuff on it. I haven't read it. I think we'll probably research more about it later. Just kidding. No, we won't. It's fucking boring. But you don't think there's any way? Because I think they're defining one.
Here's how math works. Here's how math works.
Yeah.
Math.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh, all good.
It's okay. We'll edit it. We'll fix it in post. So math is nothing more than something that everybody has been convinced to believe. So why can't we?
Wow, my brain turned off when you said that.
Why can't we be convinced to believe that 1 times 1 is 2?
Oh, because there's like evidence.
From what?
Studies.
I can
values.
Are you listening to this?
Are you
listening?
trying to say? Are you trying to like? So if you have 1 apple, you can just convince me that you have 2 apples.
What? But why does 1 have to be 1 when 2 could be 1?
Fine, then you go ahead and you just count 1 as 2.
I'm just saying we chose to assign this value to 2 being more than 1.
Yeah.
But what if we counted? We were like 0, 2, 1, 3, 4. If we did that from the beginning, everybody would be like, "Yo, it's just 2 apples."
Yeah, it's the same as language then.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
It's been established. So at this point,
brainwashed.
No,
by the government.
It's a way of explaining the inexplicable curiosities and mysteries of the world.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's
it
to
is.
fuck with people.
That's a trash can. There's a trash for our audio only listeners.
Y'all can't see it.
There's
so
a trash can, and he looked at it,
over
and
here.
then he understood that it's a trash can
There's
because
no trash can.
he's
making that up.
Oh my god, it's a bin.
The receptacle.
Yeah. So
speaking of trash cans, so there's a Tesla over here. It was actually 3 of them.
Can't do this. So
There were 3 of them. There was a blue one, a red one, and a white one. And Tiana says, "Oh, look, it's Russia,"
it's the Russian flag backwards.
because he's a flag
Blue, red, white.
He's a
but
flag
upside down.
enthusiast.
So Russia would be white on the top, red, blue.
He likes to have
White,
fun
red,
with
blue.
flags.
I wouldn't go as far. I mean, I just feel like when I'm in trivia and they ask like a flag of a country question, I get excited because I am more likely to get it than other people in my group.
So how would you ask that question in trivia? Like, how do you get somebody to answer a question about
They'll
flags?
ask like what country's flag features like a red X surrounded by white stripes, but it's in the top left corner, and the rest of the
Croatia.
flag is blue.
Croatia.
Wrong.
Chile.
Wrong.
Peru.
Wrong.
Uzbekistan.
Wrong.
Chile.
Wrong.
Is it a
Wrong.
real flag, or do you just make this up?
No, it's real
How do we know?
because I know it.
Tell me which one it is.
Australia.
I'm gonna look it up.
It's either Australia or New Zealand. I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
Australia.
you don't even know. So
I'm
you're
pretty
just
sure it's
making this
Australia.
up.
It might be New Zealand. Well, I was just off the top of my head trying to think of how to describe one.
How did you describe it?
A red X surrounded by white stripes that's in the top left of the flag. And the
It's
rest
not
is
a
blue.
red X surrounded by white
it is.
stripes. No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is.
It's not a red
It's
X.
literally a red X and a cross.
No, it's a red.
But everyone knows the
No.
England flag because it's the England flag in the top left.
Because you tried to tell a story earlier that when you got to the end of the story, it was a completely different story
No, it wasn't.
than you told.
No, it
Okay, and I feel like you're doing that with this
Wait,
flag.
hold up.
I feel like
To you. To you. Sir.
and to Michelle, because she's like, nah.
People's brains work differently.
She's like, no,
Okay,
I kind of heard that way too. Like,
I didn't say only a red X in the top left corner. I just couldn't
oh,
remember.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't remember the exact shape that all those red lines and white
I'm
lines.
just saying, they're
What
not
is that
stripes.
shape then?
They're
It's an
not
X with a
stripes.
cross in front of it.
I'm not arguing about the X.
There's white stripes on
They're
the
not
edges
white
of the
stripes.
red.
Those are borders. Those are outlines.
A border is a stripe, just in
Those
a
are
straight
accents.
fashion.
I wouldn't call them stripes.
That's not an accent.
Do you know what a stripe is?
Do you know what an accent is?
Yeah.
Do you know what Australia is? Because you didn't know the flag. I gave you a very good description. Just saying. Anyways, so I know all the flags, obviously. So, also, I meant to say
You don't know all of them.
I meant to say
You
little.
don't know all of them.
No, I don't. But I meant to say like little white stars in the blue that's on the rest of the flag. But I didn't remember. That might be the difference. If you look up
Well,
New
if you would have
Zealand,
said that, I would have known which one it was.
if you look up New Zealand, I think it's very similar. I don't know for sure though. Was this one of our topics?
There's
Or
a
did we just
difference
go here?
between an Aussie and a Kiwi. Okay,
It's
get
true.
it right.
I feel like Kiwi's offensive.
Is it?
Is it? I think.
Oh, you're nowhere close to the New Zealand. What did you say about New Zealand's flag?
No, I was saying that might be the difference between those two. But what is New Zealand? Let me see.
Oh, I thought it was this one. I don't know what that is.
That is not New Zealand. Is that? No, it's not.
I was like, what
This
is?
could be
I've
the New
never
Zealand.
seen that.
That is
before.
such a funny article. Is that? Oh, it's new.
It's the new flag.
Look up original. There it is. See?
What?
I'm literally correct.
I still wouldn't call them stripes.
Anyways, so
Dude, I'm
Even-
distracted by your friend. Their friends just keep looking at it.
even me knowing the fact that
Like they're just staring at me.
Yeah.
It's really awkward.
oh, I love that. Even though I know the difference,
It's awkward. She talks like she talks and shit. Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like just me knowing that there's literally like such a small distinguishing factor between those two countries makes it seem like I'm kind of smart in that area. How many countries are there total in the world?
Uh, I mean, if I tell you, how do you know?
Because I just looked it up the other day. But I think I might be wrong because I might forget. Or I might not remember the correct number.
300.
No.
600.
God. Countries? 100 and...
No, there's not.
Yeah. 133.
Geography and stuff like that? No.
133, I think.
I don't even know if this falls under the category of 195.
What the fuck did I...
I was so much closer than you.
No, you
At
weren't.
300, I was closer.
You're 100 over. I'm over like... I'm only under by 60. So Price is Right rules, you lose anyway.
No. See,
and Blackjack rules, you still lose.
No. That's not how it works.
Bust.
You said 100?
Guys, he busted on camera. Let's get the likes of comments. What was number 2? Because we did... Oh, was it a Tesla? Were you talking about Tesla?
We did Tesla.
I don't think we talked about Tesla.
All right. Let's see what the internet...
Cars.
Let's see what the internet tells us about Tesla.
Well, it could just be cars in general, because I was...
So right now, the internet's telling me... Okay, here we go. Poll question. They want to know, should Tesla shareholders once again bless CEO Elon Musk's pay package proposal? $46 billion.
Didn't he create it, though?
Previously approved by 73% of shareholders.
So did Elon, make the entire company himself?
I think he had the help of some aliens.
Well, I feel like
And the government.
Any large...
The government's giving him some money.
Yeah, and any large corporation, obviously you can't say I wasn't the mastermind even if I did hire, other engineers and stuff like that, right? You still get the credit of, you're the founder of it. So he was the founder of Tesla, right?
Yeah.
These are really sensitive, so I'm calling them.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways. So if he found it, if Elon found it himself, then I think no matter what happens as far as different board meetings and he's making good calls and bad calls.
All right, here it goes. Tesla Motors was founded as an electric car maker by engineers Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning in 2003.
I thought you were about to say Mark Zuckerberg.
Elon Musk, co-founder of PayPal, was an early investor in Tesla and
He's
a board
a
member.
Co-founder of PayPal?
Oh yeah, that's where he made a lot of money.
What?
So before taking over as CEO.
Ah.
So he didn't. He inserted himself as CEO.
Why did that feel like it was a thing that the public just thought Elon just made Tesla?
It's well, that's what I was actually about to say. The public, it's funny because they think a lot of things about Elon Musk that aren't true.
Yeah.
For instance, they said that Elon Musk bought YouTube, or
That's not true, right?
or bought Google, one or the other. Which I think if you buy Google, you automatically get YouTube.
No, because he bought Twitter.
Exactly.
But he didn't
but there's a channel out there called Elon Musk Zone or something, and they create all these fictitious.
That's me, actually. Hi, nice to meet you. It's the Elon Zone.
So should he get $46 billion?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Go.
There you go. We decided
rain.
for you. Elon, you can have your $46 billion.
Why do you think he needs that money?
Because
You think he's broke?
it's literally just cause.
Once he gets it, his life is going to change in no way.
I thought you were going to say dramatically, and I was like, oh,
hey, you're $46 billion richer today, or whatever. He's like,
you
okay.
can continue never looking at price tags. Congratulations.
I bet you don't really buy shit, though.
So, probably not. Well, I guess for him, a lot of genius people like that don't hold any value to
Material things.
materialistic shit.
And so why he charged so much for his tequila?
Because he can't. I mean, they like money. They like that black and white growth, just that
They want to see the
like,
number
numbers
on
rising.
the ledger.
Yeah, cause effect type shit. Like cause, I'm doing this to improve this, and increasing this price, and then effect being it still sells out all 10,000 units in 5 minutes. That's everything that they put on the good company. Everything they release, if it's a hat, a tequila, a flamethrower, whatever the fuck,
The Boring Company.
instantly. Yeah,
The Boring Company.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what I said?
You said, yeah, yeah, that's what you said.
I think it's.
He didn't say that.
But yeah. So they're very literal people who think like that.
We need his marketing strategy. We get more views.
I know. If I take my pants off, cause effect.
I think if Elon Musk took his pants off, he'd get less sales.
Everyone unfollows me. I don't think so. I think if he's kind of been riding that wave of being, he's the it girl.
I think if he made an OnlyFans, very few people would sign up. But if he made a sex tape,
you're so wrong.
But if he made a sex tape, people would watch it.
You are so wrong. I think even you as a straight man, you would sign up for.
If a sex tape got leaked, people would watch it. But if he says, "Hey guys, I have an OnlyFans, sign up," no one would go.
You're wrong.
I'm talking about how it's delivered.
But it doesn't matter with when you're on that.
I'm not saying like level. Nobody. I'm just saying it wouldn't be impressive. Like it wouldn't be like.
Think it would. I think it would break the internet. Elon Musk's nudes, get the fuck out of here.
Did you see that he's actually like there's no junk down there?
Oh, he is packing. There's no way. Just his swag, like when he goes on pods and stuff. Dude, Elon has a fucking hog. There's no way he does not. I'm so sorry to tell you. And the second he released a link, I'm gonna click it. I'm signing up immediately.
I guess you're right. Maybe at least from the standpoint of having big balls, because he sat on the TV and told
"fuck off." Right? Yeah. And he smoked a blunt with Joe Rogan and shit. But like, here's the thing:
so a big old swinging dick and balls and fuck you money.
Yeah,
he's unstoppable, and he's a certified genius.
Yeah, that's my man. No, but he's like like I said a second ago, he's like the it girl of the science community. Like he's the one that's causing all these scandals, and I think he's doing it on purpose. Like he genuinely, like he bought Twitter, right? The immediate move to buy Twitter, like you should see his tweets. Which his ex posts, I should say, right?
His ex?
Elon Musk has a verified ex.
Oh, and I thought you meant like his old girl.
Mm-mm. He posts memes. Like he legitimately is a troll. But I think he is so fucking smart that he knows that he can get away with doing whatever the fuck he wants. Because he already convinced the world that he owns Tesla.
If he's so smart, how come he can't get that one kid to stop tracking his private jet?
I think they dealt with that, didn't they? If you don't know, it's been dealt with.
We fixed the glitch.
I don't know what type of VPN he uses, but I'm sure it triangulates times 50. Like it shows that Elon is in everyone's house.
He actually let it happen so that the kid thought it was tracking his jet, but it was really tracking somebody else's jet.
And then he tracked his entire family.
You're going to be taken.
He's like, oh, that's crazy. Is it the password to the VPN that you're using from this address? Yeah. Oh, Elon's going to have a crazy anti-hacking squad.
What if you go in his house and you go to get in his computer, his password's like Tesla 1?
I mean, did you see what he named his kid?
Yeah.
I forget how to pronounce it.
It's like an equation.
It's like X1ASX or something, but I forgot how to pronounce it because he pronounced it just like Aisha or something. It's like a normal name.
Yeah. That'll catch on.
Or like Ashton or something. I forget. There's like a shit in it.
It's like one of those things where you can tell like black kids' names versus white kids' names.
Yeah, but then sometimes when you get one that's like the opposite of what you would think, maybe that's why he did it. He like put it, and then you would expect it to be something like super nerdy sounding. And it's like, yeah, it's just Ash.
Like when you hear somebody with like the name like Snooky with the good coochie. Which I feel like
Snooky and not Snooky.
I feel like at the hospital, they're like, man, that's a lot to put on this birth certificate.
That's got to be so fun.
What?
Like seeing the names people come up with, and like being
laughing,
the nurse,
just
and
trolling,
being like, I don't. You sure? Do you? Okay, no problem.
This kid's never getting laid.
Or is. So
I have to edit that out. That's kind of weird.
yeah. Did you hear my? So so
Where were we?
I don't even want to say on that note. So we're doing this because rent is due,
Got to pay the bills.
and
We got bills to pay.
I guess like money problems in general could kind of tie everything in. Because
We are about 6 weeks away from OnlyFans. So if this doesn't work out,
for Elon or us.
yeah.
Okay, hear me out. I steal Elon's identity.
Dude, I told you about that Kanye West mask.
I didn't really understand what you were talking about though.
This kid had a hoodie, right? He had like these tattered clothes on, like what Kanye would wear, pretty baggy.
Yeah.
And he had this full face, this full head mask, right? And it had this 3D printed like image of Kanye that would kind of like form to your face.
That's so creepy.
So he puts it on and it's black and it's got that, so it creates a shadow inside the hood. And he's just walking down the street looking like a homeless person, but you see Kanye and people are like, yo, and they're like taking pictures with him and all this, and they don't even realize like it's not even a real face. It's fabric.
Can someone press charges if you're
Yes.
impersonating them?
Oh. I don't know. I guess depends on
Because like
for what
celebrity
reason.
lookalikes and stuff are pretty common, right?
So no, right? So how could they press charges if you just naturally look like it, and people mistake you for them all the time?
Because it's technically like identity theft.
No, but that's just how you look. Because then, if that's the case, you could sue them because they look like you.
It'd be crazy if you found someone who looks exactly like you and you're like, I'm suing
Dude,
you first.
How crazy would that be? Think about how many celebrities and athletes and movie stars have
a
like
lookalike, yeah.
have a doppelganger.
Yeah.
What would you do if you saw yours in real life?
I'd fight him. There can only be one. It's like no brainer.
Actually, we already have been through this scenario. So Michelle and the kid, they have certain secret keywords. If we ever find ourselves in that situation, that they'll know it's me.
What do you mean?
Like, ask me a question only I would know. Like
if you mean like what, like a skinwalker where it's like that?
Yeah, like we've been down that. We just in case it happens, we are prepared for that. You know, it's like you know, like and like my life is in her hands, and it's like you have to take one of these guys. That's like, I don't know which one he is. Like she would know because it's
That's
only
never gonna happen.
okay. Okay, the world will never shut down.
Okay, bud.
The world will never shut. They'll never make a disease in a lab in China. That'll never happen.
Okay, well then we'll cut the camera and I'll tell you my mother's middle name just in case. My mother's middle
No,
name.
because anybody can know that. You can find that
No,
information.
nobody will know.
You can find that information on the web. Okay, what
Okay.
we have worked out. No, only we know.
I want in on the club.
You had to be there.
Great, so
We
me and my clone both
can
died.
create our own. We can create our own.
That's
So
what I'm
that
saying. What would mine be?
we can't tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ooh, okay. I got it.
you said these mics are real sensitive.
yeah. I'm running with you.
That would be it, though.
No, but if in case like. There you go. So if the clone doesn't say that, or if I say that,
That would actually be pretty funny.
then the clone won't.
Like if we were in that situation, the clone would never
wouldn't
know.
the clone also have your exact brain?
No, it's not a clone. It's just a lookalike. It's not a clone.
How would there be such a close lookalike to where you're just like, I don't even know. Like there you have like beauty marks and stuff.
Not beauty marks. They're birth marks. Not beauty marks.
My mother called them beauty marks.
Oh, I thought they were different.
We call them beauty marks. I have one on my foot. You guys can't see it.
So we're at the pool.
Yeah. We're using the pool because we wanted to use the pool more often because we kind of like never use our pools at our apartments and we pay for them. So we've been out here.
We've been out here since like noon.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So we've been out here for like almost 4 hours.
It's actually getting kind of hot.
All right, well, let's go.
All right.
Actually, I think that's Michelle texting me.
Well, don't try to clone me because it's never going to work and you're never going to convince my friends that they don't know the real me because now I have a code.
Breaking news, live updates. Court adjourns after first day of jury deliberations in the Hunter Biden case.
I've always been so scared to get called for jury duty. And I got called for jury duty during COVID. And then I wasn't in Jacksonville, and I was just like, hey.
Wouldn't that be virtual at the time?
I don't know, but I just didn't go.
You probably got a bench warrant out for your arrest.
I might have a warrant out for my arrest.
You might want to watch out for that.
All right. Well, does anybody else have a warrant out for their arrest?
And
Leave it down below.
If you don't see Tiano on the next episode, then you'll know where to visit him and send mail.
If you have a warrant out for your arrest, just leave your address down below. So just, we can compare addresses and stuff.
Dude, I don't know how that works.
Warrants
might be
or
wanted.
addresses?
Yes.
Very well.
You might be wanted.
I don't know.
Somebody probably wants you.
Nobody wants me.
Just sad music playing in the background.
If there's no warrant, it's
Who would
best.
come out
It's
here and
best
play
part,
this
but
sad
it's not
music?
sad. It's the best part by Daniel Caesar.
Daniel who?
Daniel Caesar and Tori Kelly.
It's a slow song. It's a sad song.
How's it feel? Me
This is
saying
not-
names you don't
This
know.
is not a nice summer pool vibes.
Yes,
Like
it
this
is.
this track. This is like the guy at the rooftop playing his songs, like sucking the energy
No, this
out of the
is
roof.
Nowhere near the same thing.
It is exactly the
This
same.
is like a very smooth vibe song.
I'm not saying it ain't smooth. I'm just saying it's not the right vibe.
She says, "You're my coffee in the morning.
Sing it. Sing your favorite. Sing your favorite song.
When it's pouring."
Honey, why you calling me?
We're not doing that. All right, guys. Thanks for watching
Like and subscribe.
and listening.
Send care packages to the Jacksonville Correctional Facility.
Don't tell him it's Jacksonville.
Oh, my bad.
Jacksonville is. Send it to New York. I don't know.
Send it to the same prison that Trump's going to go to.
Oh my God, we could be twinsies. Could you hit?